we're live.
We're back.
And we're back. I know. It was cold when we...
The sun was going down.
Yeah. Yes.
It's already 8:30.
Yes.
It's just like from like
Yes.
5.
And there's nobody in here with us. We have
Nobody else.
ECAG.
No
one,
ICAG.
Yeah, no ICAG.
No husband.
No husband.
He's not even in the house.
Yeah, we did our own sound check, our own everything. So
Hopefully
welcome
we're
back.
Better at this
Yeah,
now.
but as you can see, we're holding little mics.
Yeah, that a whole setup was too much. I'm like, these are fine.
Yeah, we
Hopefully,
originally wanted
not
to
gonna lie.
use the little mics,
And
but
then I don't know why we didn't. We fucked it
it was
up.
a whole thing.
It was a whole thing.
Honestly, I think it's because ICAG was here.
Oh yeah, he ruined
It was
everything.
definitely.
No.
He ruined everything. Asked Charlie for $40. Never heard from him again. That's
I'm not
the
gonna cut that out.
thesis, huh?
I'm not gonna cut that out.
No, and you shouldn't. And I hope you're watching, even though you're not, because you never watched our show when we gave you all that stuff and you didn't even show up to work in it. Couldn't even show up to work in your uniform.
Well, that's why I thought he was asking for a uniform.
That is so funny. Fuck the button, bitch. I got the clacker. All right. I'm going to put that
Anyways,
down.
ICAG he got that one good special, kind of. He did okay. I had to edit the fuck out of it, but like the behind the scenes of the dead dad's phone,
God.
that was funny. I like that.
Literally,
that was his first day.
We literally were like, dude, follow us in here. Like,
yeah, we had to direct
please.
him.
Like, why?
Your only
Why
job.
are we directing you when you need to be the
Your
director?
only job is to just
follow us with the
camera.
fucking camera. That's
all
like
I
literally,
said.
yes, that is all he had to do. And somehow he couldn't do that. And that is the tea, a little bit of tea about last season.
And then he'd just leave and walk out while we're doing
Oh
the
my
interview.
God. Okay, yeah. Chat, listen to this.
I wasn't even
Okay,
planning on talking about him at all.
yeah, no, I'm glad we are, because this is like funny content, right?
But yeah.
So like
things you never heard before.
Yeah, it's like things you never heard of, a little behind the scenes. So I'm sure we could probably like go through like an old like episode and like probably unedited and see me and Charlie watching him walk out the door. So one of the last episodes that we filmed with him, he was sitting behind the camera. So if we have like a guest or like someone like helping us, they sit behind the camera, like in a chair, like next to the computer. And so one time we were like literally in the middle of our podcast and like almost towards the end, and this dude literally gets up and he's like behind
As
the camera.
we're like, we have this
We're
monitor
like,
right here talking
literally.
to our guest. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh my God,
Okay.
we did have a guest.
yes. So we walked right.
Oh my
in
God,
the
it was
screen.
It was Raven.
It was Raven.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Sorry, Raven. I cut it
Yeah,
out though. It was good timing,
I had to
guess.
think about it for a second. I was like, who was it? I was like, was it Ryan or Raven?
But he did the same thing, I think, when Josh was here.
He did do the same thing when Josh. Wait, was he here when Josh was here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he showed up late. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, that is like
enough about
actually,
ICAG.
that is like actually so funny.
What a
It's
good
fine.
intro.
It didn't even matter because I didn't even like remember. That's just so shitty. Like I'm like this shitty boss who couldn't even.
Oh,
like,
you didn't even know his name.
No, I called him John.
Which was hilarious.
Yeah, I never even like knew.
But it
his
turned
name.
out to be the name of the dead dad's phone.
Yeah, which was even
Which
better.
we found out later because
Yeah.
I didn't remember because he went by Jack, but his name was John. Anyways, so we tried to hire people like we were this big fucking production.
Oh my God.
It was funny. It was
Like,
funny.
Literally, we're like, who wants to come work for Say the C word?
Because
Oh,
I wasn't.
Yeah, okay, I know.
wasn't-
We don't have to disclose.
We don't have to say that.
Yeah, we don't have to disclose anything to the chat, to the audience, okay? So, I feel like I should totally be going live.
Yeah, I feel like you should.
Yeah,
I
feel
thought we
like-
were going to.
Okay.
So we're gonna go live. How do I go live on TikTok?
Are we live? Did you press it?
Yeah.
We're back. Hold on. Clack.
Clickety clack.
The bad bitches are badder, and we even have bigger backs.
And boobs.
Yeah. I wish. It's funny you say that. So, like, you know, like Allison has like really big boobs.
I don't really look at them, but yeah.
Oh, well, I wore her bra and I was like, whoa. We're like
Why?
not even the same size because mine was in the laundry.
I wear Joe's underwear. So, we're back. It's been 4 months.
It has been 4 months. I'm trying to
I-
not pay attention to like the 3 screens
Yeah, we
like
have
around
3
us right
screens
now.
going right now. We're not used to. We have no people though.
Yeah.
We have no background to help extra camera. We did this all ourselves, which is
We
what we were just
did.
talking about.
Yes, after ECAG was useless.
We don't need to resurface that.
Yeah, definitely
We'll do
useless.
bonus content.
Yeah. Bonus.
So what should we start? It's been so long. I'm like, what do we do
I
here?
know. Like, how do we?
It's our first day.
I know. It's our first day. We've never done this before. People are like are trying to get on your TikTok live to host. With
Invite
me.
to co-host? Should I? I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about TikTok Live. Sure.
This is a good start. The not so gay.
Not so gay.
And
it's
the reason
called,
why
'cause we're confused.
JoJo Siwa and Fletcher. Cue a montage of JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes in Big Brother Celebrity. Cue right now. Montage. I'm gonna find one and I'm gonna send it to Charlie, and we're gonna cue it right here. And it is gonna be a 1 minute or less montage of JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes and the Big Brother Celebrity House fucking on each other.
I think it will pick you up enough. You're loud as hell. I'm like, keep it back here.
Yeah, before we even started like recording, like Charlie said like 6 times, he was like, "And you're loud, and you're loud."
Because I have a softer voice, so I'm like finger blasting.
Mm-hmm. I'm so excited to talk about that.
I know. We're gonna get to everything that we've been up to in the past 4 months.
Everything that we've been up to, because everyone cares.
Everyone
I care.
does ask, like, what are you doing? The
Oh my god! Where's the cunt past at? Where is the cunt past?
The cunt cat, whatever.
Where is the cunt cast?
I'm like, I know what they mean.
I have regulars at my job who watch our podcast,
Yeah.
and they ask me, they're like, "So when's the new season of the podcast coming out?" Like, people think we're funny. Believe it or not, people think we are fucking funny.
The night that I messaged you,
I'm funny. We're funny. Charlie's funny. Charlie is actually one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life.
You're one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah.
No, so the night that I messaged you, and I'm like, we should just do like one episode. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like we
A
were on our way.
Say the C word special.
Yeah, we were on our way.
Look,
we've had a lot going on.
Our lives are freeing up. They're lifting up.
Yeah.
They're lightening up. My job is going amazing.
Yeah.
In which, if you have been here the entire time, you know it has been hard at my job. But let me tell you, things have turned a new leaf. It has been hard. The workload is easier.
And I'm homeless in LA.
And he is homeless in LA, baby. So we just thought, let's do a
Save
the C word
We plan
special.
on doing a season 2, obviously, but we're just waiting for right times, like right now. So like we're just like, let's do one episode, see how it goes, go live, you know?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Because I had a lot of fun, obviously, season 1.
Obviously, we had a lot of fun. We
know what we're doing
fans.
now.
We know what we're doing. Yeah. So.
Okay, so we were talking about JoJo Siwa and Fletcher. It's Pride Month. I have my opinions about Fletcher.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about her or JoJo first?
No, we can talk about whoever first, because I am just more amazed at the fact that I literally watched Joelle Siwa. Whatever. Is JoJo Siwa's last name even Siwa?
I don't know.
Let's look it up. This is why we had ECAG.
Oh yeah, for quite.
I'm like, where's my phone?
And
Bitch,
the walkie-talkies that are dead.
Yeah.
So Joe's like, okay, I'm leaving.
Yeah, and then my iPad is recording, or I'm like moderating.
Let's go live everywhere.
Yeah. So someone anywhere. Not that we can even see Charlie's TikTok live right now. I wish we could. Bring it closer.
But this is a good angle for it.
Someone said Charlie.
They did? Where?
Right there.
Oh
my god, look how many people.
I don't know.
All right. So yeah, just put it there.
Oh, or I can just lean right here.
Here, I'll just stay like this.
This
it feels
is
like
fine.
we're
That's
we're
fine.
talking for the TikTok.
We are right now, but I mean, I'll cut parts out because we're filming our real episode right now as we're
Yeah,
live
that's
on
true.
TikTok and Instagram. We did
Yeah.
this the first episode that we ever
Yeah.
did, so we're
Yes.
kind of going back to
Yes.
our
Yeah. So I wanted to
roots.
do that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going back to our
Okay.
roots.
So just the JoJo Siwa. I just need to get in here. We're gonna go off live on one of these. Let's do mine and stay live on yours.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
Because I don't know. I don't know.
'Cause I don't know.
Because I don't know. I don't want to say something and like get banned or something.
Because you already got banned from TikTok.
I guess.
How did I not get banned though?
I'm banned from TikTok.
Finger. I think one of my haters reported her after her
They
account.
did. They did. I swear they did. Because they haven't done anything with my freaking account. Okay, yeah, this is too much. I'm going to take live off my phone.
Okay.
No one's watching it anyway. As I sadly say. Good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, we're trying to get back to.
It's been a minute.
Like I said earlier, I'm like I forgot to even set up. Like.
Okay.
You were saying that Joelle.
Yeah. So, is JoJo Siwa's last name even Siwa? Because I want to be correct about. And also, I saw
What does it
someone.
matter to be correct about
I
what?
don't know because I just
She's JoJo Siwa.
because I'm calling her Joelle by her name, and I want to
Is
know
that her
last
real name?
Yeah,
I didn't
she
know
goes by
that.
Joelle now because she's not gay anymore.
Is that really?
So she doesn't have a gay name anymore. Yes.
So JoJo is her gay name.
JoJo, yeah. I don't know. I just saw someone say that. I just saw.
Did you
comment.
read the? Because I saw the headline.
I read
saw the
something.
headline.
Yeah, no, I read something about that where it's like, have you noticed all these gay girls are no longer going by Fletcher and JoJo?
Yeah,
it's now Joelle.
That's why we
and,
made the drink. It's called Not So Gay.
yeah, not so gay. Happy
Cheers.
Pride.
Happy Pride, not gay people.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not in Pride this year.
I hope all of your haters are just like getting notified right now that you're live because all they do is comment on your videos. And anyways, okay, so let's get into the topic. Let's get
into it.
Let's get into it.
JoJo's not gay anymore, I guess.
Yeah, she's with a man, but did she say she's no longer practicing lesbianism?
I don't know what that means. Like, did she say she was bi ever? Because I thought she was just gay. She invented gay pop.
Thought that's what she said.
But I
right?
did actually.
If she was bi, then she would say she created bi pop.
Bi pop. Bi pop. We all love Fletcher. Carrie Fletcher.
Is that her name, Carrie?
Mm-hmm.
Carrie Fletcher. It
Yes.
sounds like a murderer.
She is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces too. So I mean, that's like the #1 serial killer, I think.
And Gemini.
And like Sagittarius.
Gemini.
All of them.
Gemini.
Oh my God, you're a Gemini.
Gemini. Finger, finger.
We would slay. So I have my opinions about Fletcher.
Yeah.
Was it in bad taste, poor timing? Absolutely. But I feel like there's more to the story that she's gonna put out.
There's always more to the story.
Because her bad timing. Whoever is on her team and let her do this did not like her a lot. Unless that's part of the plan. You don't know until like the album comes out and it tells a completely different story.
Boy, I like boy.
No, but that's my opinion because I've liked her for a long time. And I'm not gonna like cancel an artist that I've like.
Nobody's
loved.
canceling Fletcher.
She's not
She just pissed off the gays.
Yes,
That's all she did.
That's understandable.
No, nobody's canceling her, but you know who we are canceling? JoJo Siwa and Hawk Tuah.
I love her.
I hate her. I'm so mad that she came back.
I love you.
Bitch, fuck you. Probably because we're cussing.
Well, then go away. That's fine. Restrict it.
Anyways, yeah. If you're under 18, you don't need to be
away.
watching this show anyways. Like,
Finger.
yeah, finger blasting. And that's why I got banned. Because I was fighting with an 18-year-old who got their feelings hurt. Okay. Have you seen the new clothing boy, whatever brand?
merch.
The merch boy. I haven't even looked at it. I don't
Fletcher's
even.
merch, right?
Yeah,
Yes, I did see.
I don't even know what it looks like.
I saw
Is it
like
made for men, or is
no.
it just say
It
like
was like a
boy?
women's like tank, I think.
Cue
Excuse
picture
me.
of Fletcher merch here.
So it was like a picture, a tank, and it just said boy, boy.
We should make a line called "girl."
Should we go office live?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I feel like I have to watch what I'm saying. I'm
Who
gonna
are these people?
all your fans. We have 200 likes. Look at all the likes we have on our
They
live.
like this?
Yeah,
You
look.
got a flash goal. What's that?
Look how many likes.
I don't know what this is. I've never. I mean, I've done it like one time and I didn't understand it.
Send us a rose. Please, please send us a rose.
So we need 3 and 15 minutes.
Let's just beg for roses really quick on
Okay.
here. Please send us a rose. 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 Please.
Nobody's watching.
I know. Let's just- Let's see how long I can stare into the camera without laughing. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Until
go.
someone sends us a rose. What's a glitter badge? I don't understand. Can somebody explain?
What kind of Santa Claus is sitting next to me? I didn't know that you were here.
Well, why is Santa Claus sitting next to them?
I don't know. I'm so confused. Please.
Let's get to back to talking about
Send it
gay
off.
stuff.
Send it off.
Oh, 2 people left. It's 'cause I
Bye.
said gay stuff.
Bye.
Wait, I'm a popular live.
You seem like you are popular.
Why?
Cause finger.
Finger.
Blasted.
People will say it's AI.
Yeah, people will say it's AI. People will say his TikTok is hacked. People will say, I don't know.
That one girl's like, this is a
Yeah.
hacked account.
Mine is.
Yours is.
Mine's a hacked account.
It's the freaking Ethan.
Because of one of you. Yeah.
One of you.
Because of one of yous, guys. Turn this off.
Okay. I don't know what this is, but this is hilarious. How do I turn it off?
Please send us a rose, but send us a
you have
rose right now.
5
We have
seconds to send us a rose or we're leaving.
Yeah.
Help.
I'm gonna mix these together.
Good idea. They're the same thing.
Oh, mine's tequila.
Oh, well, that's dangerous.
No, it's not. That's good.
Did you still want to talk about Fletcher and JoJo, or?
Yes,
Okay.
I just want to talk about how crazy that is. That they freaking are like it's like a whole thing. And Billie Eilish is dating a guy now too. And Billie Eilish came out as lesbian. She
Oh.
said that she was lesbian. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, did not know that.
If I'm wrong, you can correct us in the comments.
So I just want to say real quick, for my own editing purposes, we just got back from doing live on Instagram and TikTok. Just wanted to test that out. Never been. I don't
Begging
know.
for roses.
Begging for roses. So we're gonna just jump back into JoJo and our not gay drinks.
And Fletcher.
You didn't even pour it in your say the C word glass.
I poured it in that one because it has more room.
Okay.
You're right.
No, don't. It's fine. Leave it there. Don't make him.
Look how
You're
full-
right.
You're right. Let me do it. I love you.
Send me a rose.
What do you think is going to happen? Like, do you think that
We'll be gay again.
You think so? I don't know. Honestly, if I was JoJo Siwa, okay, let me just actually restart that. If JoJo Siwa was single and she was looking to date a woman and she was in the same club as me and she came up to me and
You'd
said,
be like, yes.
no, I'd be
Okay.
like, no, because you're not. I don't even know. wait.
So,
Let me start that over.
well, because I
I
don't
feel like it's going to be hard for JoJo Siwa to
come
find a
back from
woman,
this.
yes, who will want to do that. Is the better way to say it. I feel like the way that I was trying to say it, putting myself into the scenario, is not,
Yeah,
because I'm not even remotely attracted to JoJo Siwa.
me neither.
But yeah, but I just feel like it's going to be hard for her to come back from that. The whole, like, especially with the gay pop thing and the fact that
Because she always,
we all literally saw on Big Brother
I
her
didn't, but you
cheating with her
did.
man, or her
I don't
cheating
watch
on
Big
her
Brother,
girl
but I
with
saw clips. But it was like I saw clips of that guy making fun of her.
who,
Whoever,
Chris? Oh, the other guy, the older
the
guy,
older guy.
the guy who got kicked off the
Yeah.
show for
But
the remarks.
I know that was the first clip I saw. I didn't know she was on Big Brother or anything. But
Celebrity Big Brother. It's
oh my
different.
God, okay.
If you watch Big Brother, you know.
I don't, so I don't know. But okay, so I know that she was kind of like confiding in that guy.
Yeah, and
Then
then
they
that
ended up
guy,
dating, I guess.
well, and then that guy was like, well, it's
People
a,
are saying it's a
he
publicity
said,
stunt.
he goes, it's a phase. You're not going to be gay forever. And then, like, she's literally,
The older guy?
yes, he said that to her. He said, when you're in a 20 years, essentially along the lines of that, she's not
I
really going to
hope
be a
I'm still gay
lesbian
in
forever.
20 years. Because
I'm sure you will
married to
be.
a gay, unless he's not gay. Well,
Could you imagine being gay your whole life, you
and then just no.
and then just like
No.
waking up one day and being like, I'm
No.
attracted to women?
Nope.
Could you imagine losing your straight virginity at like 30, 40 years
I'm gonna
old?
say something. JoJo Siwa, she always claimed to be a lesbian, right? Or well,
Should
not
we
always.
Google this? Should we look this
I
up?
guess because I don't want
So
to
we're
like
not like wrong or
Yeah.
yeah.
This is where iCAD comes in. It was useful.
Quick Google search.
Because I know, like, didn't Fletcher claim to be bi? That's what I heard. I don't know. Like, I don't follow.
I mean, I'm sure it would
to,
be a headline. JoJo's.
Well, because
Okay,
the headline
she
that
did identify as a lesbian.
Yes,
JoJo
gay
Siwa has
pop.
publicly stated she no longer identifies as a lesbian, but rather queer.
But she came out as a lesbian, and then she's like, never mind.
Yes,
So
yeah. So
that's the difference, I feel. But like, then the headline that I
the
read,
shift in her self-identification occurred while she was participating in Celebrity Big Brother. So
well,
during
okay, so
Celebrity
she
Big
didn't know she
Brother,
was, like, I don't know.
no, she said she
she's
was
young.
she said she was a lesbian. She came out as a lesbian, and
I
then
knew I
she
was
was on
gay very
Celebrity
early,
Big Brother,
though.
and she was like, I'm not a lesbian anymore, I'm queer, after Celebrity Big Brother. And then she started dating Chris Hughes after she said she was no longer a lesbian and she was queer. Now,
I don't know. The headline that I saw, all it said, I didn't click on it, but it said JoJo Siwa says that she was pressured into being gay.
who?
And
By
I
her
was like,
mom? Isn't that what it said or
I
something?
don't know. That's all I read. I'm like, that's weird. Who did that? Who pressured you into being gay?
Okay, so Fletcher has publicly identified as queer and stated that her romantic relationships have primarily been with women, but has not explicitly stated that she identifies as a lesbian.
Okay, and that's fine because her songs
She
happen to be about
has
women.
emphasized, oh my God,
Oh, man.
she has emphasized that she identifies as queer and that her sexuality is fluid and evolving into being with men. Is basically.
That's fine.
It's okay to be straight.
Like, I have no problem
We're just
with
gonna
that.
look at you.
I have no problem with that, but if she's never fully, because I don't remember her ever being like, I'm just
I
a
know, but
lesbian.
when you think of lesbian music and lesbian artists, you think of Fletcher.
There's others.
But
I
Fletcher's
mean,
like the
but-
big one,
okay,
you
so
know?
this is my thing. Like, say she's had relationships with men, but she didn't get influenced to write about them. So, like, her, like, serious relationships that, like, made her want to write and do her thing as a musician, like, I get that. But she's like, I never said I wasn't into men, but it happens to be, like, I'm more with women than men, and I write about the women relationships.
Well, I feel like we just debunked the whole thing of people being mad. Fletcher never said she was gay.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
That's all. I love Fletcher.
We love Fletcher. Nobody is hating on Fletcher. I'm just more so hating on JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, I don't.
Even though
understand
she
it.
looks like really happy and like really
she
pretty.
looks better. I mean,
Right.
She's so young. Like,
She
I
is
did
still
crazy
really
shit that
young.
age,
Yeah,
but I
she is
wasn't
still young.
famous.
Yeah.
So like, you're gonna
I mean,
get.
she's been on TV like her entire life. Like she was on like Dance Moms and
Mhm.
like yeah.
Yeah, I mean, child TV star, like,
Yeah.
they gotta have their breakdown.
So this is a little bit off topic, but it's like kind of in the same sense of like reality TV. What do you think about the Chrisleys getting pardoned? Do you know who the Chrisleys are?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do you think about that?
I
Isn't that just so
don't.
like what do you think?
I don't really have an opinion. I think it's
Yeah.
wild,
It's
crazy,
crazy.
but I don't. I'm not
300
really
million.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
not
either. I
surprised.
wasn't surprised
That's the
either.
thing. Like, I don't
Yeah.
really. I'm just like, like, nothing
Yeah.
surprises me anymore. Like,
Yeah, that was like you just kind of woke up one day and it was like the Chrisleys are coming out of prison.
like, okay.
Like when gay marriage was
Oh yeah, I
legalized.
woke up
Yeah,
in
you're just like
2015. And I'm
yeah,
like,
you were woke
oh,
up and it
I
was
just
like
broke
love
up with
is
my
love.
ex.
Yeah, love
Literally
is
just
love.
broke up with my ex that summer, and it's like gay marriage is legal, and we talked about
Yeah,
marriage and everything, and I'm
I
like,
love
woo,
that.
dodged a bullet.
Yeah, seriously,
We'd be
because
heading to the
as
chapel.
I was just about to say, bitch, like I'm sure, like, and during that time, gay people just grabbed
Started
the.
getting
Oh
married,
my
yeah,
god! I thought
a lot.
if I was like out at that time and with a woman and of age, I probably would have been like, let's go to the
Yeah,
chapel right
and it would
now
have
and
been
go get
so
married.
messy, so thank God I waited.
Yeah. So yeah, that was. I don't know. I just didn't know if you thought anything about that. I mean, I watched their show a lot when I was like growing
I would
up.
always have
And I
E
still think
on.
their show is funny.
Yeah,
And but
I like,
they're
for
coming
background
out,
noise,
they're gonna come out with another show. It's like already in the
and
works.
I figured that would happen
Yeah, I
with
mean,
no question. But
yeah.
I mean, fine. I'm sure people like the Gypsy Rose thing. People would tune into that because they're like, "Oh, what's
Oh
going
my
on?"
god, I know, but Gypsy Rose served real time.
Yeah,
She served real time. And you're right, it is like okay,
she killed someone.
talking about gypsies, I don't care what people say, the Gypsy Rose slander. I still in my heart think that she was a fucking child who was
Yeah.
abused.
Oh, absolutely.
Like and the case itself is fucked up with Nick Godejohn, and if we can talk about that, honestly, we could have a whole episode about Gypsy Rose
Yeah.
because I have followed that case for so long. But I am one of those people who I truly believe that she should not be in prison. I think that she should go through extensive therapy for what she went
Yes.
through.
Yes.
I don't think that she should have gotten married so quickly, and I don't think she should have had a child so quickly. But does that mean she belongs in prison? No. Okay.
This
Like,
is
and
like
these,
the
and
first.
I'm just going to
It's
put it side by side. Gypsy Rose, Luigi Mangione. I'm sure in the same breath, the same people who say Luigi Mangione should be free some of them are some of the same people who think that Gypsy Rose should be locked up. There is no greater evil. All evils are evil,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That's a good way to put it.
So, yeah, that's a but.
I think that her getting out of prison though was just like becoming a teenager and adult, like
Yeah,
getting to do like all the things that you couldn't do because she couldn't.
right.
So that's kind of what I compare it to. But
Yeah. But yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Happy Pride. Gypsy Rose is free. Yeah, but they're coming out with another show or whatever, but like kind of like how with oh my god, what is her freaking name? Everyone hates her. She's like the most fucking Casey
Anthony.
Anthony. Oh my god, you knew exactly what I was
I
talking
did.
about. So like whenever you commit a crime, I don't know if you know this, whenever you commit a crime, let's say that a documentary comes out about it or whatever. So like when Casey Anthony, that documentary came out of like My Side or whatever, she didn't get paid for that because that documentary was talking about a crime that she went to court for. So like when you watch Gypsy Rose's show, you'll see that she doesn't really talk about the crime. She'll talk about her time in prison, but if she talked about her crime, then she would not get monetization. So for the Chrisleys, whenever they come with this new show, they're not going to be able to talk about anything with the
Yeah.
case,
Yeah.
or they're not going to get monetized.
Right.
Yeah. So, and then going into, still like what's going on like TV right now. Have you seen anything with like the P. Diddy trial or like it's insane.
No, I don't keep up
So
with it like you do,
tomorrow, so
really.
actually tomorrow, and when by the time you guys watch this, the verdict will already be out, but the verdict
Oh,
is actually tomorrow. Whether he was guilty or not, obviously P. Diddy is guilty and how much prison time he's going to serve.
okay.
But there has been
You'll have to
insane.
text me because
I'll let you know the
I
verdict.
don't, yeah, I don't
The verdict
know.
is in, but I couldn't see the light.
I couldn't see the light.
But so yeah, the verdict in it is in of that tomorrow, and like crazy stuff has been happening in that court case. Just like people interrupting the court, women interrupting the court, his kids showing up late, his twin daughters like leaving like sick and disgust. Like tons of like videos have come out, pictures of his house with like the baby oil everywhere. It's so gross.
Baby oil.
Yeah.
So we've been gone 4 months, and a lot has. We've been busy,
You've been super busy.
and that's why we haven't filmed again. So this is kind of random. I just reached out like last week, and I'm like, let's just film something special.
Yeah,
This isn't the beginning of season 2 yet. We're gonna do it when the
it could
timing.
be.
It could be. I mean, yeah, we're doing a test run. We're doing a special little episode to update you guys a little bit. Um, what's been going on because a lot of shit has happened. And do you want to announce your news that we couldn't really talk about? We couldn't talk about it on season
I know,
1, really,
I
like
know.
at
I
all.
literally, yeah, like literally at all. Like even when we started to talk about it, I would be like, no, 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 we can't talk about it. Because I just like didn't want to talk about it if it wasn't gonna go anywhere.
I think, and me personally, I think I jumped the gun on it because we'll get into
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so oh my god. This always happens to me when we're filming.
I know there's a
I'm
grown man inside of
yes,
you
a
every time we're
grown man. It's
filming.
ECAG. Let's see how many different times I pronounce his name. ICAG, ECAG, John. It's ECAG literally growing
It's
inside of me. He wants to.
it's ECAG. It sounds like a disease.
It does.
It's
ECAG is growing inside
ECAG.
of me. Where's Dr. Phil? I need him.
He would come back.
He
He
would.
likes it.
Okay, I
And
wanna
I
I wanna
told
have another
him.
episode with
I do
him.
too. I told him that was like both
Especially
of our favorite
now. Oh my
episodes.
god, yeah, now. And I have health insurance. That was actually something that I was going to talk about too. I have it written down in my notes how I have health
All right,
insurance
get into it. He
now.
will definitely come back.
Last season, if you watched, we would like hint at like us writing, me writing a book, Charlie writing a book. And every time we would get to talk about my book, I'd be like, no, 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 we can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. Well, now, officially, a year later, after writing 3 drafts and like literally like hating my work and hating myself and thinking it wasn't good enough, I sent my prologue and my first 3 chapters to a literary agent. And that literary agent decided that they wanted to represent me, and I just signed my contract as of yesterday.
I was so happy to
So,
see that
yeah,
text. I'm like,
yes, as of
woo!
last night. And so I am officially going to be a traditionally published author, which means I'm not going to be self publishing myself anymore. I'm going to actually have the help of like editing and proofreading. My stuff is going to be sent to publicists per him. If you want to be published by a publicist, you have to have a literary agent. And it is so hard to get a fucking literary agent by just like sending them your query letter and
You
like,
snatched that
yeah, I
shit.
know. And like your manuscript. And he was the first and only person I sent my stuff to because like I have a mentor that has helped me within this last year who was published by this literary agent. And he was like, I was talking to him on the phone and I let him listen to the prologue that you read for me. And that prologue that he listened to was my first draft of my novel. It's totally different now. He loved it so much, he wanted me to email him. So I did my current writing. He loved it. So I sent him my manuscript. I literally worked on my manuscript all day. Yes, my book was done, but I hadn't finished my 3rd draft of like what I would be the happiest with of it. And so literally from like 1 in the morning until, or sorry, from 1 in the afternoon until like 10, 11 o'clock, at night. I finished writing, I did my manuscript, and then I played like 4 games of Fortnite and I sent that shit off the next day.
I wanted
So
to text you so many. I'm like, she's busy,
I
but
know,
I'm like,
I know. And I was like, it got to a point where I was just like, I can't even look at this anymore. But like, anyways, yes, I have a literary agent, and what is so good about this contract, I mean, some people might not see it as good, but I do. Anything I write while I am in this contract with him for 6 months, after 6 months, we're gonna revisit it and see if we want to continue this partnership. But within these 6 months, anything that I write and potentially want to publish, he has first pick. So I automatically have an agent on my team that I can send my stuff to represent for me, which is awesome. And if he doesn't want to
well, he already
represent it,
loves you.
then
So
I can,
it's
well, and it's right. Well, I mean, Charlie's like, I mean, he already loves
he's
you.
locked in.
He is locked in, but I have the option to like send my stuff to him, and he gets like the first like acceptance or refusal. And which to me, I'm like, if he refuses it, it's fine, because I wanted to self-publish this whole time anyway. And I know that I will be doing some self-published works, but I just think it's cool that like I have someone in this professional field that I can just like send my stuff to and be like, I want to write this
Oh
book.
yeah,
I want to publish this book.
yeah.
So
No, I'm super proud
but
of
my
you.
manuscript now, I will read you the last email that he sent
Okay.
me.
Wait, did you not send it to me yet?
Huh?
Did you?
No, I
Did I
did. I
read it?
did.
Oh, so for them.
Yeah, no. This is no, this is
I'm like, oh, I forgot we're
no,
on camera.
this is a new email. Um, so this I told him that I was going to send the signed contract later in the evening yesterday, because I had a meeting at work at 8 in the morning, and then I had to go back to my shift at 1. I'm such a busy bitch. And then
Ew.
I know it was the worst. I literally hated it.
Get
I
on
had a
Fortnite. I'm like,
8 a.m. meeting,
Yeah.
an 8 a.m. meeting, and then I had to go back for a shift at 1 p.m. It
That
sucked.
should be illegal.
It is. It should be illegal. It should be. It should be illegal. So I sent him the signed contract, and then I emailed him again, and I asked him if he received it. So he said, "Hi, Mackenzie. Yes, I received it. Thank you so much. I will now begin researching possible publishers. I will touch base with you next week with the publishers and processes. Have a great evening. My best, Chad." So by this time next week, I will have a list of potential publishers who will want to publish my book, and we will start editing, proofreading, art, my book cover. Like, I have so many ideas and like what I want to do with this book. I'm already working on like
You've
the
already got
second
it.
outline for my book. I know what I want to do for my third book. I want to do side books for like Pandora, like standalones. I've been thinking about her book. And then outside of this Fallen's Fate universe, I have other books I want to write that
That's
have
so
nothing
good.
to do. I have 4 outlines in my notes right now of me just like writing. Like
Yeah.
it's like it has totally opened up a page for me, and
No, it
it's
has.
opened up a page in my book.
It
Okay.
really has, and I'm so happy
But
about
thank
this.
you.
Because I know you were planning on self-publishing, even when we last filmed. That was still
Yeah.
like your thing.
I mean, even up until last month, I was going to self
Yeah,
publish.
right.
And honestly, Taylor, my mentor, telling Chad, my agent, about me pushed me to finish my fucking shit and leave it the
Yeah.
fuck alone and send it out. Because if I swear to God, if I would have never had that, I probably still would be sitting pretty 12 out of 19 chapters
Hmm.
wondering, oh, when am I going to get it done?
That
But
is,
since I had that push, oh my God. It's like,
and
I
you
don't
need
even,
that, and
I
that's
did, I
like a
needed
lot of
it.
people are like that, and I get it, but I'm so happy you did have that
I
push
love
because I knew
you.
you had it, and you just needed to send it off.
Yes, I needed to.
Because you'll go back and critique yourself over
Yes. I
everything
was
you
like, I
do.
can't look at this anymore, you
And
know?
yeah.
And you know what? Someone told me, like a really good analogy. He was like, it was Charlie, who we play
Mhm.
Fortnite with. He was like, Mac, he was like, when you're mastering and mixing a song, he goes, you hear that song a million times, but then when you finally put it on the radio or put it out, it's a fucking bop and everybody loves it. He said
Yeah.
it's the exact same way. He said all artists don't think, he said even when this is published, you probably still won't think it's good
Yep.
enough. And that is what made me be like, you know what? You're right. You are
That does
right.
happen, and it's the like it's happened to me before, and like so Joe, for example, like he does music too, but he will do it 17,000 times. He has songs from like 2015 that he's still
Yes.
working on.
Yeah, I know.
I've always been the type of person to just like, you know what, it's not perfect. It will not be like just an example. Like I will just put things out and see how it does, and
Yeah,
I'll
like
take it down if I
finger.
want to. Like me, yeah. I mean, I'm like, you know what? This is
And
the best I
finger
can do. And
slapped.
then the first song that I did, the Everything Is Fake, I knew it was not good.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't. It was not good. But you know what? I'm gonna.
Everything is fake besides
But
my fucking Louis.
you know the reason I could not finish it. There's reasons that I could not finish it. So I just put it out because I'm like, whatever. You
Yeah.
know, it's funny. I like it, and it got me to keep making
Yeah.
music because people
Yeah.
hated
Yeah.
it.
Haters, you are motivators. And that's something that I like try to tell myself too. Like I know that like this like my book is not going to hit with everyone. It's a niche. It's an
Never.
adult
Anything you
fantasy
put out will not hit
romance.
with any like
It is
everyone.
very like hitting on like the Bible and like Christianity, and
Hmm.
know that like people who like practice religion or whatever like might get mad, but I mean really like if think about like Hades and Persephone or like all the Greek gods, like all of the Bibles, all of the stories, everything is recycled. Like everything is rewritten and nothing is true, you know? But
Hmm.
I definitely, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna say that I didn't have like biblical like inspiration when I was writing this book. Honestly, being raised in the South and going to church made this book very easy to write. And when I first started this book, I wanted it to be based off of like Greek mythology, Greek gods, whatever. But I was like, you know what? I just have to accept it for what it is, and this is what it is, and
Yeah,
this is how the story goes, you
absolutely.
know? And I just like totally relate with you on that, with like you doing your music and me writing my book. I feel like it
Hmm.
has so much like in common because I am doing I'm right. So like I'm writing, I'm producing my book. The only thing is there's no music on it, but we're doing those lyrics. We're writing together, you know, and we'll write the same thing over and over. Can I make this verse better? Can I make this paragraph better? Like how
Yeah.
can I make it flow better, you know?
I
So,
mean, my whole thing, like before I started really taking music seriously again, was I'm gonna quit my job, write the book,
yeah.
and then we did the podcast, and then
And which I feel
book.
like doing the podcast opened so much for
Yes,
you and like
for both
not
of us, I
yeah,
feel
but I
like.
feel like Charlie, like I am just so happy that like you touched into like your, not saying that you didn't have a personality, but you have I'm
You
just
got a
I'm and
personality after the
yes, and I'm
show.
you know you have such a personality, and I feel like after the show you really like
I
dived
agree.
into it and tapped into it, and you were like, this is who I am, world. Take me or leave me, and I'm not changing for
You
anybody.
are right on
And
that.
I get so much inspiration just like from you and like how you are, because like I want to be unapologetically myself, just
Yeah.
like you
It
know?
did, like, I mean, when I turned 30, and like, first of all, like, the podcast was something I thought I'd never do. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let's take this further. And then, like, I posted, like, I had TikTok just to watch TikTok. So
Right.
that's why I posted a little clip of my song just to, like, post it somewhere. And I used a clip from when we were filming a scene for our podcast, and it was just
Yeah.
me throwing money. And it kind of blew up and got a lot of negative attention. And then I thought about, okay, maybe I can make this work. I can go with it. So I made another TikTok that was actually funny, like talking about the trip to Atlanta.
Yes. Yeah.
Go find my TikTok. But
It's in the link in
yeah,
bio.
sure. But then after that I'm like, okay, this is too cringe. I'm not gonna do it. And then I thought about it more like a couple weeks later, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can make this work. And then I just kind of went with it. The cringe went away. Like I did this. Like I watched myself back 100 times on camera. I thought I would hate myself, hate the way I looked, and I didn't. And I don't mind the way I talk. Like like when you hear your
Yes,
voice and
yeah.
like stuff like that. And I just
I
stopped.
totally get
I
it.
stopped criticizing myself. So this was a good start for me. I feel. I feel like I always thought even before we started, I'm like, this is a good move. And at
Yeah.
first I thought like maybe it's because like it'll since I am writing a book, it'll get people to like know who I am since I'm like
Yeah.
barely on the internet anymore. Because I used to be like this, putting my life out there like all the time when I was younger. And then with my 20s, like I got into very like depressive, like moving around, like working. I had to work for money, and like it just like
Yeah.
now's the right time for me to actually like be in my creative world and do it. So that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. So
Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you,
Yeah.
and
And like I like
I can't wait to be an author with
yeah,
you
I
one day.
know. And it's almost like with us, it's like, okay, who's gonna get famous first so we can take each other with
Oh
us.
yeah,
Like that's how
one
I
hundred
feel like
percent.
it is. Like I just like am like
I'm
thinking
like
like,
not even in it for fame. It's just like I
oh no,
want
I
to
but
do
it
what
just
I'm
comes
doing.
with
It
it.
comes
Like
with it.
it
You're
just
right.
comes with
It
it. And I
does
think
because you
about
can't
that
just like put out music and be successful
and not be
without
famous.
performing and
And
being
even
known.
if like my book doesn't become a bestseller, like I'm still gonna have
Known
like
fans of
it.
your work, yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I just tell Joe this all the time. Like if my music goes anywhere, like Warp Tour level fame is what I can take. I don't want to
Oh
be huge
yeah.
like freaking
Yes.
like Tammy
Yeah.
Gray, Sabrina Carpenter right now.
Yeah.
I'm not a pop star, and like
Yeah.
I make it very clear in my music that I'm not mainstream.
Yeah. We it's
Finger, finger.
finger 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 blasting blasting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is really fun because I did music my whole life growing up, and like I
Mhm.
was signed, and like I worked out in Vegas and everything. So
Yeah.
getting back into it, like doing my own thing, and like even if it's like funny, like satire, and like I always say, like with the podcast, with the music, I am still learning how to do my own music because I would
Yeah.
work with other people on it before in the past and work by myself sometimes too, which sucked awfully. But like now that I
Yeah.
have the right tools and everything, I'm like, okay, I'm learning and growing. I like to watch the progress with each song I put out, and it's getting better and better and better. And it's only been since April I put out the first song, April, May, June. So
In yeah, April.
it's been
Yeah.
3 months, and I have four
Because my
songs.
TikTok got banned at the end of April, beginning of
Yeah, and
May.
then I put out Fingers, which is a finger
Or
banger.
hacked or
Yeah.
whatever.
And then
Yeah,
I
fingers,
put
which
out
was
a
a fucking
more I
banger.
put out a more challenging song for me.
The one that you sent me?
No,
Oh,
the
the
last one
ghost
I
of you?
released, yeah,
Yeah.
because that chorus was
Yeah.
freaking
Do you like how I know like your music and what you're talking about? I said, "Oh,
yeah.
like the ghost of you."
Ghost.
That's how you
You
know
don't know the title of it. It's
that
okay.
it's ghost of you, isn't it?
Ghost you again.
Ghost you again. Okay,
So that one was
yes.
more
But you get what
challenging.
I'm saying. I pay attention to your shit
So
as
for
I get the title wrong.
right,
But it's all in good
Ghost You
heart.
Again was originally called Tequila
I
Fingers.
remember, yeah.
But then since I released a song called Fingers, I didn't want it to be related to that in any way because it's different
Yeah.
vibe.
There's
It's a
too much
pop
hate.
song.
There's too much
Too
hate
much
attached
fingers.
onto
Too many
finger.
fingers.
Yeah, too many fingers on finger blasting. That's 10 fingers.
But so I decided to change it because okay, so when was writing my book, I still am. We'll go back, but I wrote a soundtrack for my book
Mm.
because the creative process I'm going through writing is musically too because I since it's about my life, I have songs that I written back then and I
Mm.
put them into music and place the songs in the places that I write to help
Yeah.
me visualize
Yes.
because I also see my book as far as a movie,
Yes.
and getting to that. And I think that's kind of how it's not for everybody, but like how I write is like picturing it as a whole production
Yeah.
movie and having the
That
soundtrack
is
with it. And since
I'm
I already do music and,
yes,
you
yeah.
know,
Like literally like how I saw my book when it came to me was a
hmm
show or a movie or whatever it may be. I'm not obviously writing my own music to my book, but I have songs that remind me of my
yeah,
book
same
that I'm
thing.
like, this would be so
You
like,
told me about that too. Like you
yeah,
told me a few
so
songs.
yeah, like I want to do a
So that's how I do
playlist
it
like for
too.
my
But
book
hmm
or like whenever it turns into a show or a movie, I know what music I want in there. Like
right.
uh I have like the perfect
I
like
totally get what you're
scenes,
saying. Yeah.
like you know,
And
and
that's why we're creators.
yeah, seriously, like I literally listen. I could even hear a song that I wouldn't even think that I didn't think before would be good, like with my book, but then I could hear a
Oh yeah.
song and be like, oh my God, this is totally like whenever Nova, da 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 da
Yeah, it
da,
totally
like this could
fits.
be in the background or like whatever it may be. Like, yeah, so um, I'm gonna pee really quick and then do you want to talk about what's going on with your book?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk about myself when she's done peeing.
Yeah. BRB. I should have
Actually,
peed when we took that little break.
and yeah, that was the point of a potty
I know,
break.
but I didn't need
Here,
to.
do you want a refill on your drink?
Yeah, do a little.
Might as well just grab a refill. I'm just gonna leave the camera rolling. Okay.
All right, cheers. And we're back.
Cheers.
And what's great is like in those moments when we take breaks, it's going to be like, and a word from our sponsor.
Ooh.
I almost hit this. So let's talk a little bit about like your book and like
Yeah.
what's going on like with you and where you're at and
So originally, like I did quit my regular job, full-time job, to finish writing my book. And
yeah.
then we decided to do the podcast because I'm like, you know what? I'll have free time because I'm not just going to be writing 24/7. Like I'll need a break.
12 hours a fucking day.
Yeah.
Even though you could, because we both have.
Oh yeah,
because we definitely have.
But I'm like, we can film once a week, and we decided to like do every Tuesday release, do a whole season. But a lot more work than I thought it would be, to be honest. But
What, writing or the
no,
podcast?
the podcast.
Oh, yes,
like going through filming, editing, having a deadline. Absolutely, was like also another thing. So it was. I loved it, but it was more work than I thought it would be.
And two, I think. So you saying that it was a lot more work than you thought it was just shows how much effort and work you put into making our episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I just want to say Charlie literally edited all of our episodes. He wrote and made and produced all of the music in every single one of our episodes. He did all of the little gadgets and filters, and when I would ask him to put something here, like he does that. Like when I'm like, and cue this here, I'm like, so and he did that. He didn't have to. We could have just like did nonstop recording and just post it, but it just shows how hard you worked, because people will say, oh, it's easy, it's nothing, because you don't work hard. You're not, you better work, bitch. Okay.
Work. But I gave a shout out to content creators because I wasn't on TikTok at this point.
But I just need to give you that shout out that like you fucking did that thing, bitch. Like the show definitely would not be what it is without Charlie and like
but it wouldn't be anything without you or Joe or
any of us.
ICAG.
We
could have done without him.
Here we are. We're doing just fine without you, ICAG. But and before I lose my thought, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, but the deadline, I feel like us having a deadline of this is the day we're going to post is what made our podcast so good. Is that you can expect that we are going to have an episode on Tuesday.
Yeah, and I made sure it happened because I'm like, I didn't have a job, and I'm like, this is my role. Like, I got it. Like, don't worry about doing anything. Like, this is my thing. I'll do it.
Yeah.
But
I made the link tree. I made the link tree.
No, but
I posted in our Instagram. Well, no, you made it. I edited it. I edited it and I posted on it.
So we both control the Instagram, but whatever. Like, I mean, we all have our own roles, so it's all like equal. But it was my job to do that part of it, which was a lot of work. But you have your other things in your job. But so I did put a pause on my book to focus on that, anyways. But I kind of had to, so it worked out for the best. And so there is a reason that I don't want to say that my book has been pushed back so long. It's still coming. I'm still writing it. Like, it's still in the plans, but then I got pushed in other directions. So like, I'm a Pisces. Like, I need another creative outlet, like, so I built a studio in the closet. Like, I have the other iMac that we bought for the podcast.
Yeah.
And So now I have like a recording booth in there, and like getting back into doing music was like, I thought, would just be like, a little side project again. But now I'm falling in love with that again because I used to do it in the past, and that wasn't enough for me. So I started acting. So I've been flying back and forth from Atlanta. I just shot a music video this month, and that comes out. Well, we're filming. It comes out tomorrow today, so we'll be out by the time.
Yeah.
So I filmed a music video with ROYLE.
And we'll link the music video in the bio of the YouTube.
Yeah, super fun music. I had no idea, like, when I showed up to set who the artist was, and I didn't know after they told me either. But
That's
like
cool.
when I got home, it was an overnight shoot. I got home at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I drove myself to set because
That
it was actually
sucks.
locally. I didn't go to Atlanta for this one, but it was super fun. So she's cute. So check that out. ROYLE. Her new album
We'll
is
link
already
it.
out. Yeah, Black Magic. So I'm in that, and that's why on TikTok I'm dancing
Like Beyonce.
like
I mean,
Britney
Britney
Spears.
Spears.
That got a lot of
The
hate on
new
that video.
Beyonce.
But that's why I'm dancing like a crazy person, because I just decided to film that before I was leaving to go film the music video, just to see what I looked like on camera.
And you looked hot, bitch.
And I don't need to explain myself, first of all, but that's why I posted it.
But it's just funny because haters are mad, and it's like, I'm
They're like,
literally
"What is
going to go
this?"
film a music video.
Yeah, and anyways, whatever. You think what you want. Same thing with the first video that I posted on TikTok, which had nothing to do with the music, with throwing them money, but nobody was commenting on that.
Yeah.
They were more like, this sucks. This is buns.
This is buns. Oh my God, can we talk about that TikTok lingo?
I'm learning a lot.
But I just want to say, back in my day, bitches used to literally be on my Ask FM like, kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
You stink.
Go grab the nut.
If you, yeah, go grab a knife and go down the street,
That's
not
just
across.
how you will do it.
Yeah.
Like, no, back in our day, like,
yeah, they would.
But it's so censored now. Like, you post
Bitches would
something.
write on your Facebook wall and say, if you come to school on Monday, I'm going to throw shit on you.
Story. I have to tell a funny story.
And everything I am saying actually happened to me because I was really bullied really bad in school. And like literally, like people weren't like, oh, Mack your buns, Mack your buns. They're like, I caught Mack making out with a girl at the high school or at the middle school football game. And we're all going to.
Stories about school, but real quick before I forget.
Softies. You're soft. Just say it.
Got expelled for. So
Keys.
This was before iPhones. I didn't have an iPhone in this year of high school yet, and I didn't go on Facebook and like whatever.
I didn't have an iPhone at all during high school.
Well, he posted on there, and I didn't see it. I had no idea what was going on, but he was like, can somebody go kill Charlie Campbell? Like, that was my old name on social media.
His dead name.
Somebody
bitch, he was born with that name. He goes, that was my old name.
Well, now
on
I go by Char
media.
Edmonds, if you don't know. Daddy issues.
It's so dead. That shit is so funny.
So I didn't see this at all. He was like, somebody kill him, like get rid of him. He should kill himself. I don't know what he said. But some girl went to the dean and was like, this is what he posted on social media. Like something he's So he got expelled. And then he sent me a Facebook message and apologized to me. I'm like, I don't care.
Literally, I was in the and the guidance counselor's office, and she was like trying to go through the VPN to get like Twitter to pull up and like Facebook so she could see like all of the threats and whatnot, and it's like taking forever to load. But yeah, it's like just so funny to just like see people like trying to insult you, but they're using words like buns and like keys.
It's so funny,
and like you can't even type out this shit. You have to say TS. Like
I tried to comment on some video because I've been more commenting lately on TikTok.
Yeah, you should be commenting.
But so I just said like white people are weird.
They are weird,
but TikTok will flag it and be like, removed.
Yeah.
But everybody can tell me to keep myself.
Yeah, literally.
Coded.
Yeah, PD file, like
that
that
PDF
shit,
file or whatever.
PDF file.
I'm learning all the TikTok
like
lingo.
That shit just is so stupid. I know, buns. I thought it was like an Australian thing. I thought it was like a bunch of people from like Australia,
and then the
commenting.
Emojis, they're like coded, and the emoji like sports balls and stuff. I don't know. That's complicated.
What does that even mean? Can someone who's like 17 like tell us
should not be watching
what
this?
The fuck is
18?
going on? Even 18, like If you were born in 2004, will you please let us know what the fuck is going on? As in,
My
you just
brother,
turned
I'm about to go
21.
to Chicago and
You
see my
should
brother.
ask
I'll
your
ask
brother.
him. He's
Oh,
10
I
years
wish I was
younger than me.
coming with you. 4th of July, right?
Mm,
Oh, I wish I was coming.
come.
I can't.
Quit.
I can't.
I'm just kidding. So,
One
yeah.
day.
So, yeah.
One day, as soon as I get a $100,000
Oh,
advancement, I'm
yeah.
quitting my
We're
job.
going on vacation.
Oh, bitch.
We
Yeah.
deserve it.
We're going on vacation and I'm paying off my car.
But, so, to get into the TikTok thing, because I didn't really explain this, after I posted the song, which was when we were done filming our show, um, it blew up on TikTok a little bit, and
But not our show.
not our show, no.
It wasn't, it's not meant to blow up on TikTok.
No,
It's not TikTok.
It's not
word-
TikTok.
It's not TikTok.
I let people know that I'm doing it though.
Yeah, we're not TikTok.
We're not TikTok.
We shouldn't even be on YouTube. We need to be on XXX YouTube. Is what we XXX Tube, XTube. Adult rated tube is what our show needs to be on.
Well, it's not. It's banned still.
Yeah, unless we upload our ID, but I'm not uploading my ID to no porn site.
Absolutely not. Oh, sorry. But anyway, so I kept going with the TikTok train, and here I am. It's finally taking a turn where everybody's not calling me bread, buns, whatever.
Bread. Everyone's not calling me bread. It's a white bread.
So I'm starting to get more on the right side where people like me. Help me get out of here. Because I don't know. Like, I think the music is fun. I think it's funny. I'm just performing it. I'm working on an EP.
Yeah, I'm excited for
It's
the EP.
evolving.
I'm going to be on it featuring Mac, featuring
Should
Mackie.
I play the demo?
Oh, of the song that we did together?
What was that?
Wait, are you talking about the 30 Flirty?
Yeah. You haven't heard it yet. The demo.
Oh, but this is the song that I did lyrics for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
You haven't heard it yet, and I'll put the version, clip it in.
All right, so
This is her reaction.
Yeah, this is a reaction video
Just
to
the
our
demo.
song. He just did the demo too, and it's featuring me.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hitched whore. Less is never more. You think this is bad? You haven't seen me single. I'm 30, I'm flirty, I'm extra fucking dirty. Fuck you.
Flirty, flirty, and XX extra dirty. Flirty, flirty, and XX extra dirty.
30, flirty, and XX extra dirty. Vodka martini.
Wait, why vodka martini shaken, not stirred? Why are you not playing the rest of it?
Because I'm just going to show you a clip
Oh.
on camera still.
Okay. Well, that was it. That was it. When you hear the flirty, dirty, na, that's me.
That's her, yeah. I made you sound beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. That's my next single.
XX extra dirty.
So,
I love that song.
I know.
It's so good.
So, yeah, so I was doing acting, music. I'm getting into comedy.
I'm
It's-
so excited for you to be into comedy. Will you show me a
it's-
bit right now?
No,
All right.
not yet. It's not there yet. But TikTok, I feel the reason why I kept going with it is kind of a ladder to that.
There's definitely
Because
a ladder.
it's
You
kind of like music, acting,
gotta keep it's
comedy.
everything.
It's all in there, you know.
You
So
can
that's why
sell your
I'm
book on there when
putting
you
myself out
publish
there
it.
because
Like in your music, people can buy CDs on there.
yeah, and you know, whatever. We'll see
we
what
could have a
happens.
whole shop on there of our merch.
Yeah, I'm still learning it because the more I gain attention and whatever, like they keep
XX extra dirty.
they keep saying like, oh, you can do this now. You can do
Yeah.
this now. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
No, but even like with comedy, I want to write comedy books too. leading
Yeah,
to
you
that,
should.
'cause
How to be a comedian
be
for
funny.
dummies.
No.
First page, chapter 1,
No,
be
I
funny,
have,
the
like-
end.
like,
How to be a comedian, chapter 1, be funny, end book. Just do it.
But
Just
like
be funny.
you, like I have plans going forward and everything, and we're doing our own thing now. But I want to keep doing this when we can.
Yeah.
And when it's the right time for both of us, which, I mean, now is kind of...
Feels like now.
Doesn't it? Before we get super busy.
Yeah. Feels like now maybe we could do like 5 episodes and see what happens.
Yeah. Just doing like what you do. We
30,
could. Okay,
30,
so...
and XX Extra Dirty.
We're going to come back for season 2. I guess it's been decided.
Is this the official announcement?
Yeah. But we don't know the date yet. And
Yeah,
just
we don't know. I don't want to promise a date.
We're not promising a date, but...
But it could be this month.
What is that? People do that?
I definitely want to start.
We'll talk about it more because we didn't even really talk about this at all.
I mean, even when I was on the way here, I was like, all right, here's the beginning of season 2.
I thought it. I'm like, yeah.
But this is
We'll
just
see.
the Say the C Word special.
So, just not to get
Too ahead of ourselves.
Yes, we'll talk about it more after this. And we do already have plans for season 2.
We do.
That have been planned back
Yeah.
for a while. So we're ready to go. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll just have to
And
talk
the world
more.
is just giving us more and more content.
Yes.
That is all I'm saying.
So we'll
about
figure it
that.
out. And we'll be back soon.
Is that it? Is that the ending?
Unless you want to add anything.
I love you.
I love you.
And thank
and
you
I
for
miss
watching.
doing this. I enjoy it.
I know. This was so
Even
much
if
fun.
and I think since season 1 was experimental and we had that deadline and like every episode was different and we had guests and all that and it was just so new to us.
Yeah.
That's why it was so much more work than it had to be.
And I feel like it's just going to be easier.
It's so much easier. I'm like, you know what?
This
we're gonna
felt
go
easier.
in here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
We're just going to press record and see what comes
Yeah,
out.
exactly. I'm like,
Yeah.
Season 1 was fun, but
Yeah, this
didn't have
one's
to-
going to be even more fun.
Oh, yeah. Upgrades. We'll get,
Yes,
we'll
and
talk
I
about it.
finally feel confident enough to do my Mackie on the street.
Thank God, because I want to do
Yeah,
that so bad.
I know,
You're gonna
Mackie on
love
the
it.
street. That'll be another special.
Yes.
Maybe that will be our first episode.
Yeah, I wanted to be the season finale of last time, but
Mackie on the street when we see Kim Petras.
that's literally in 2 days.
Oh, never mind.
Like, that's a little soon.
Yeah, that is too soon.
All right. Well,
Well, that has been
our special
episode
and
of
announcements.
Say the C Word.
We'll be back, bitch.
We'll be back, bitch.
We'll
You
let
better
you
work,
know.
work.
Bye.
Bye. Woo! We did it! Yay!
Oh, I miss doing that.
Oh, that was so fun.
Jesus is a cunt.